so here today I have Rhiannon, and she will be teaching us how to whittle soap. So you're gonna want to pick a shape.
My grandpappy always says the key to whittling soap is to know what you want to whittle.
It's a good start. I think I'm gonna go for a duck.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Rhiannon, sitting here at our lovely school makes me think of everything Central Lyon has to offer.
Yeah, you're right. We do have a lot to offer.
I know that my coworker Trey knows a lot about Central Lyon sports history. Let's go to him.
I'm Trey Murray with the annual sports review. First, we'll start with our fall sports and football. Team went 5-4 this year and just barely missed the playoffs. But from the team, we have two Morningside commits, Tanner Vandentop for linebacker and Zed Hymanson at wide receiver. Next, go on to volleyball. They went 23-9 on the year and got beat out in the second round of the playoffs. They had a successful season overall. Finally, we move on to cross country for this fall sports. They placed 4th at team state this year, and Joe Anderson was the state runner-up from the team. They had an extremely impressive year. Now we'll move on to our winter sports, starting off with girls basketball. They went 13-11 on the season and got beat out in the third round of the playoffs. Overall, it was a pretty successful season for them. Boys basketball, on the other hand, had a little bit of a rough year. They went 5-18 and were beat out in the second round of the playoffs. Now I'll move to wrestling. They sent 5 individuals to state and had Colton Buss as a state runner-up at the 195 weight class in 2A. Very successful season for the wrestling team. Now on to the track teams. Women's track just competed at districts and won first place. Moving on to state from the team is the sprint medley, the 4x2, the 4x4, the 4x8, the shuttle hurdle, discus, shot put, 100 meter hurdles, 400 meter hurdles, 100 meter dash, and of that team we have Morningside commit Callie Yackel. Now move on to men's track, who also just won their district meet, and they have the 4x1 team, the 4x2 team, the 4x8 team, the shuttle hurdle team, 100 meter dash participant, 400 meter hurdles, and the 800 meter run participant make it to state. They also have the 1600 meter race, a state qualifier there. Now to our summer sports, which haven't happened yet, but the baseball team is looking to continue its winning tradition, and they're hoping for a trip to the state tournament. One thing to note is that they have a lot of returning starters from the previous season. And for softball, the players are looking forward to what the new coaching staff can bring to the team, and they're also excited about several returning starters. I'm Trey Murray, and this has been an annual sports review.
You know, other than sports, we do have a wide variety of clubs. Connie has been asking students just about how many clubs that they know about that Central Lyon has. Let's see if they can name a few.
So, Americus, can you name off some extracurricular activities that Central Lyon has to offer?
Like sports?
So, Mr. Ackerman, can you name off some extracurricular activities that Central Lyon has to offer?
Well, there's basketball, there's football, there's volleyball, there's track.
So, Kaylee, can you name off some extracurricular activities that Central Lyon has to offer?
There's many sports.
So, Eddie, can you name off some extracurricular activities that Central Lyon has to offer?
Yeah, we got football, baseball, softball, wrestling, track, cross country, FFA.
There's cross country, there's wrestling, I think I said that already.
So, Ashton, can you name all of the extracurricular activities that Central Lyon has to offer?
What? Can you?
So, Coach Runzen, can you name off some extracurricular activities that Central Lyon has to offer?
Oh, you have the sports, you have the fine arts, you have the robotics, and other things.
There's robotics, there's jazz choir, there's jazz band, there's chess club.
So, Jackson, can you name some extracurricular activities that Central Lyon has to offer?
Football, track, wrestling, robotics, chess club.
And our time is up.
My name's Ellie Peterson, and I'm reporting to you live from the Central Lyon FFA farm. Some new things that are happening out at the farm include hydroponics, a new bee farm, and the newly constructed barn, as you can see behind me. Back to you guys.
So do you have any fun facts for us, Rhiannon?
Well, one pro tip to whittling soap is you need to know your body pretty well. If your hands get fairly sweaty, the soap is gonna swish around in your hand, you know, and you don't want that. Also, don't do it in the rain. Lots of bubbles.
Lots of bubbles. You want a very solid hunk of soap.
I personally would not recommend using liquid soap as it's very hard to cut. And there you have it. If you have sweaty hands, I don't know if soap whittling is for you.
I don't think it is for me, but you never know until you give it a try.
You gotta give it a shot. You can't form an opinion if you don't do it first.
Just like high school. You'll never know if you like to be involved with stuff if you don't at least give it a try.
You gotta try something at least once. You can't live your entire life not in an extracurricular activity or a club.
You'll find out that there are many benefits from joining an extracurricular or being a part of our clubs and organizations, because we offer all these different things for the students to benefit from.
All right, so today here we have Mr. Town and Addison Metzger. They're going to do a fun little challenge today. They're going to draw something, they don't know what it is yet, and ask some trivia questions while we're at it. You guys must draw today an aye. And no questions, only answers. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, guys, so while you're working on that, here's our first question. Who painted The Scream? Very good, Mr. Town. 1 point, Mr. Town. Addison, you have to draw now. Your time's ticking. And there he goes. So our next question. What color do you get when you mix red and blue? Yes, Addison?
Green. Steel. Purple.
Purple is the correct answer. Good luck, next try. All right, next question. What object commonly appears in Picasso's paintings? A guitar, that's the answer we were looking for. Better luck next time, Addison. You might want to keep on working on your drawing there. It's looking a little sparse. All right, we have one more question, and then your time is up. How many lights do you have in your room, Mr. Town? Ooh, first question that they don't know. No, good guess, though. Addison, you have a response? Fewer. Oh, good job. We have 16. Good try, Addison. I could tell you were trying real hard. And you have no seconds left. Time's up. Stop drawing. Put your markers down, cap them, and show us your final product. Wow. Okay, so as you can see, an aye is a small mammal found in Madagascar. It's nocturnal and lives in trees, which is what Mr. Town has depicted. Addison, can you please describe your picture to us?
Well, an aye. I mean, look at it. 2 eyes. Yeah, it looks like a creature, scary creature.
All right, we were looking for I spelled AYE-AYE. Very good try, though. I think we have a clear winner, Mr. Town. Everyone give a big old round of applause for Mr. Town. Thank you for being with us.
We're here today on the
Senora
and Whistler show, and we're cooking some American nachos, and it's gonna be great. But before we start off, we're gonna ask her a question. The first question goes, what's your favorite memory you can think of in 5 seconds? And you're on the clock.
The first time I took students to Mexico.
Just going to Mexico?
Just going to Mexico. It's the first time I ever went to Mexico, too.
Okay. Best step 1. So you're gonna grab like 2 handfuls out of it.
Yeah, I have small hands.
Maybe 2.5.
Oh, wow.
Maybe 4.
4?
Yeah.
Dos.
Tres. That's good. That's
Tres.
good.
It's fancy.
You're cut off. We'll cut you off there. Next question, before we put the cheese on, is what's your favorite part of teaching at Central Lyon?
My favorite part is interacting with the students.
Especially me.
Especially you, Victor.
I was expecting that one. That kind of hurt. After that, we'll do another question. What do you look forward to after retirement?
Spending more time with my family, and also just doing what I want to do when I want to do it, not being on a schedule.
Good answer. Next, we're going to do cheese. We're going to do a couple pinches of those, probably like 6.
6 pinches?
Yeah. Don't want to spill.
Uno.
Count with me at home here.
Dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis.
Perfect. Perfect. There's no eggs in it, so that's great, I think.
That is great.
No eggs.
Eggs and cheese.
After the cheese, we're gonna ask one more question. 2 more. Dos más. And then the next one is, will you be attending next year's international club meetings?
I'm sorry, but no. There might be a piñata there. And I can't be around piñatas.
Senyora's got her once. Pull her once, shame on her.
Yeah.
Pull her twice, also shame on her.
Yeah, exactly.
After that question, we're gonna round off to the salsa. Medium salsa by Old Dutch. Not sponsored by Old Dutch, just Old Dutch.
How many?
We're gonna do 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Uno, dos,
Y
media. Perfect. Perfect.
Perfecto.
Perfecto. So that's how you put this all together with the ingredients. There's one going in the microwave right now. Yep, it's going. And then we'll ask a couple more questions and here's the finished product. We'll show that after these questions. Next question is, could 2 more years hurt?
Yes, 2 more years could hurt.
Physically, mentally, or what?
Mentally.
Mentally?
Yes.
Okay. 2 more years would hurt. 2 more years of Spanish would hurt me as well. And after that question, we'll go, how long can you hold your breath underwater?
I'm not a great swimmer, so 25 seconds.
25. En español?
25 segundos.
Okay, just testing you. I didn't know if you were going a little crazy. Not testing. So then after that, we'll go with this one. What do you think? Oh wait, no. Yeah, we'll go with that. What do you think?
Sure.
I want you to ask me this time.
What's your favorite school lunch?
I'm gonna have to go with these delicious nachos that we just made, prepared by Senora Wister. We got one more question. What's your favorite song to sing while mowing?
The Pina Colada song.
Can you give us an example of what it sounds like?
No, I can't sing. That's why I sing at a mower. Nobody can hear me.
Okay. If you come up here, we can show you the finished product and how well we did. And maybe we'll get a snippet of Senora eating it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't eat it. Perfect. This is
Senora
and Wister.
So it turns out I made a chicken wing.
That is a good chicken wing. That looks exactly like one.
I started off as a guitar. Well, first it was a duck.
It was a duck.
But
That's
it
right.
turned into a chicken wing. Or a guitar, just depends what you look at it, how you look at her. Now with your chicken wing, you're gonna wanna kinda give it some texture.
Oh yeah, of course. You've never seen just a plain chicken wing.
Yeah, it's gotta be a little fried.
Oh
Here
yeah.
and there.
A couple of bumps. Ooh. Well, see, that's a technique that I was never taught, and I'm really liking that.
I'm really just kinda winging it.
Hey, this is Kylie Metzger reporting live from the North Hallway in Central Lyon. And today we've been doing a couple senior interviews, so let's go find some. So we're looking for some seniors around. Oh, we got one. Tanner! Mind if I interview you real quick? Great.
I guess so.
Okay, so first is, what are your plans for after graduation?
Well, just going to Morningside College and playing football. Don't know what I'm going to do yet.
Nice. Okay, what is your best advice for underclassmen?
Quit being weird.
And last question here. When did senioritis set in?
Right now.
Thank you, Tanner. Our next senior is JC Fredrickson. What are your plans for after graduation?
I'm going to UNI for social sciences.
What is your advice for the underclassmen?
To just try new things and have a lot of fun in high school.
When did senioritis set in for you?
Christmas.
Thank you. Our next senior is Ian Wells. Ian, what are your plans for after graduation?
I'm going to attend Iowa Lakes Community College in pursuit of an aviation degree.
And what is your advice for the underclassmen?
Don't make it too easy on the teachers. They're going to miss all my panic.
And last question here. When did senioritis set in for you?
First day of freshman year.
Thank you for your time. We're here with Kaitana, another senior. What are your plans for after graduation?
I'm going to go to NCC to become a teacher.
What is your advice for underclassmen?
Go to class.
And when did senioritis set in for you?
Last year.
Thank you. We are here now with our last senior, Cade Greasy. What are your plans for after graduation?
I'm going to attend South Dakota State University for electrical engineering.
What advice do you have for underclassmen?
Take advantage of the many opportunities Central Line has to offer. There's lots of things you can get involved in, and the more things you're involved in, the better you can do for your school and for yourself.
When did senioritis set in?
I don't think I have senioritis yet. I'm trying pretty hard.
Back to you guys.
It's chicken.
This, I don't know what to call this anymore.
Kind of looks like the Stay Rock.
Stay
Geo.
Rock. Let's go for it.
And that is all we have for Whittling with Rhiannon. Thank you, Rhiannon Keegan.
You're welcome.